Hey everybody, my name is Manny and welcome back to Let's Cats. Today I'm going to be playing This Book is a Dungeon. This Dungeon is a Book. By Nathan Munier. How do we pronounce your last name? Munier, probably. A professional nerd experience. Okay. Well, check him out, I guess. This game is a horror, you choose your own adventure thing. And it's almost midnight, and I was like, hey, I want to play this game, even if it's scary. So let's play this game, even if it's scary. Tick, 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 tick. You remember a time when you used to steal aching glances at the clock, praying for the strike of the merciful hour that'll finally set you free. Temporary release from the shackles of the tiresome workday, you'd eagerly rush home, shed your work clothes like a burdensome second skin, and flit off into the night to join friends for merriment and mischief. Those days are gone. The shift came on slowly at first. Sharp pains, dizziness, restlessness, insomnia. But as even more unsettling changes tightened their grip within you, it became clear something was very wrong. Poked, prodded, examined, analyzed, a battery of tests, a gauntlet of medical pummeling and anxious uncertainty, and then the waiting. When the call finally came, you already knew the answer before the words rolled off the lips, rasping away on the end of the other line. Lost in an echo chamber, your mind parsed only the snippets of the doctor's news, the ones that stung the most. It's terminal. A year left to live. Maybe 2 at best. I'm so sorry. And then you're alone. Now time is your enemy, siphoning away the last of you with every passing moment, draining the light, the color from your world, leaving an emptying shell of aching hopelessness and dark anticipation in its wake. The clacking of keyboards, ringing of phones, and casual banter of clueless coworkers is a steady ache. It rakes at the frayed corners, pulls at the tattered edges of your weary mind. But the appointed hour has arrived. It dampens the din, if only for a short while. Tomorrow is another day. For them, at least. For you, possibly. You'll linger for just a minute longer, letting the eager parade filter through the exit. The last to leave, you close up, lock the door, and pull your overcoat tight around you. A spitting mist turns into a downpour well before you reach the dry sanctuary, the putrid subway entrance. The stairs are a descent into unpleasant smells and hustled near misses, as bustling crowds crush together to get to and from their mundane 9-to-5s. For a moment you miss that simplicity of routine, the promise of continuance. Standing at the edge of the platform, you look at the electrified tracks. Wind picks up in the tunnel, signaling the rapidly approaching train. Your mind wanders. You imagine what it'd be like to be caught on the tracks right as the train comes in barreling through at 60 miles per hour. Death is a beacon, drawing you ever closer. It swirls and dances on the sparkling steel girders below. It teases and taunts only inches away. Come to me, whispers the siren call. It's not yet time. You take a few steps back from the yellow line. 20 minutes feels like an eternity in the packed subway car. Damn sweaty, exhaustion and regret mixed with promise and delusion. A wagon full of cattle, oblivious, tuned out, numb. Stop by stop, the opening and closing of the door thins the herd. It's a welcome culling, a shifting of space, a loosening of knots. Soon you're the last, and you can breathe easy again, but you still scan the cart with a quick glance out of habit, one last time to make sure you're truly alone. Except you're not quite alone. There's a small leather satchel sitting on an empty seat in the far corner of the car. You glance around again, trusting your weary eyes. There's not a living soul to save your own. The handrail is sticky with grime from the clutch of 1,000 dirty fingers, filthy. You wince at its touch, but it offers stability as you work your way towards the other end of the car, towards the orphan's satchel. Where did its owner go? Bag is weathered and worn. Some tired soul will no doubt be missing its contents, you gather. High-pitched whine pierces the air as the car rocks and rattles. Lights flicker, 32nd Street. It's your stop. Whoa, I know that stop. Time to go. Do you take the bag or leave it there? Take the bag. You figure instinctively to reach out and swipe the bag, figuring it's better off in your hands than left to wander the dark tunnels inside a giant metal piece alone. Thick, stale underground air turns cool and damp as you emerge from the city's high-speed intestines and hit the noisy streets above. 340 steps later, you're at the door of your second-story apartment, fumbling the keys, muttering under your breath. The lock finally gives in. Wow, if you live near 32nd Street, you must be pretty well off. Peeling off your soaked coat, you drop everything on the table, kick off your shoes, and check the answering machine. You have no new messages, no surprises there. Ignoring the pile of unwashed dishes and the empty fridge, you settle back to the table and remember the bag. Inside the bag, you find an old book. The book is aged and weathered, its cover adorned with an ominous skeletal being that looks half human, half serpent, and the title is written in a language you don't have the tongue to decipher. Open the book. Unlocking the old book, you open the cover and flip through the dusty pages. The book appears to be blank. How odd. So the first page. The frail pages seem brittle to the touch, as if they're in danger of crumbling into nothingness. Yet your fingers resonate with an unknown energy. Flip to a random page. Flip to a random page and find nothing. Are your eyes playing tricks on you, or did you see the faint glimmer of words fading from view just now? It's the last page. Turn to the last page. Nothing. Last page. Random page. First page. Random page. Huh? Faint glimmer of words fading from view just now. That's weird. I can't seem to continue. Is there something I don't know? Whoa. Flipping through the pages, a faint flicker of ink catches your eye. You flip back several pages to try to find it. After much searching, you uncover a page that sports a faint drawing of a keyhole sketched in pencil. You instinctively reach out a finger and trace it over the drawing. A sudden sharp pain, a paper cut, spurs to you, and you pull your hand away quickly. Looking down, you notice the keyhole sketch has changed into a fanged serpent. Spots of your blood dot the page. The room swims, you feel faint and disoriented. Your vision goes blank as you hit the floor. Sharp impact slams your temple, jolting, sends raw white heat burning through your consciousness. Then, empty space. You fall through the black void, erasing the past, erasing the future. Only the present. What is happening? Where am I? Who am I? What is this darkness eating away inside of me? And then, a light. Oh. You awaken in a small chamber illuminated by a light of a single flickering torch resting in a sconce at the far wall. The sharp throb pulsing behind your eyes fades quickly, but an unpleasant chill is creeping in. You notice words scratched into the floor. At this distance, the torchlight is too dim to make out what they say. Grab the torch from the wall sconce and take comfort in subtle warmth in the subtle warmth it breathes across your face. Okay. Better look at your surroundings. Holding the torch closer to the floor, you can find an inscription. It reads, Chapter 1, Why the Walls Bleed. I don't like the name of this chapter. A heavy wooden door to the south appears to be the only way in or out of this pit. Door creaks and shutters open as you strain against its weight. Find yourself in a larger stone room that's cavernous and empty. The echoing sound of water droplets comes off from a passage to the west. You catch a whiff of something familiar, something out of place. Is that... You also notice another passageway to the east, as well as the door you just came through. Something smells familiar, and I want to know what it is, but I feel like curiosity is going to kill me. But I feel like I need to know what it is. Is that citrus? Okay. Interesting. You also notice another passageway to the east, as well as a door you just came through. Okay, passage to the west. Let's go towards the water droplets. Now our corridor opens into a dead-end room, reeks of over-ripened fruit, blasted with a sweet pungent odor which nearly overpowers you. Looking around, you notice a viscous reddish substance draining out of several large round holes in the walls. This mysterious fluid drops down in slow syrupy cascade, collecting in stone basins carved along the base of the wall. Only exit is the passage you came. Okay. What is this reddish substance? Sweet odor is emanating this. Okay, this is the wall bleeding, I guess. Let's go to the east, I guess. Pushing further into the unknown depths, your eyes play tricks in the torchlight. What lurks in the darkness ahead, skittering away just beyond the glow of your torch. As you round the corner, you notice a small alcove in the passageway here. The corridor continues to the east, north password. Okay. Large crack, not big enough for you to squeeze through. Reach into the hole or go back. I'm not reaching into that. Corridor continues to the east, extends to the west and the north. Pile of bones. Okay. Pile of bones and skulls lay scattered across a large stone slab in the center of this chamber. Along the far wall, a series of sharp hooks dangle from the ceilings by chain. It's clear that much suffering befell those poor souls who met their fate. This place, smears of their dried blood, now darkened with time and decay, paint the macabre scene. Passageway extends to the west. Okay. Pile of bones. The bones have been picked clean and show markings of being gnawed on. You notice 2 human skulls amidst the remains. Searching through the remains. Okay. You disturb one of the human skulls, which rolls off the stone and clatters to the floor. Beneath it, you find a scrap of paper. It reads, "This awful place, what have I done? What have I become? Please forgive me." Interesting. Sharp hooks. Can you imagine what it might feel like being strung up with one of these rusty things hooked into your guts, waiting to be eaten alive? Then you banish the thought from your mind. Wow, this is a morbid game. Well... West. Floor has collapsed into the hallway ahead. It's flooded with stagnant murky water. On the opposite lies an ornate door. Peer into its depths and wonder what might lie in waiting just beneath the shimmering surface. Chunks of rubble are crumbling off the side of the wall by the edge of the walkway. Pick up a fist-sized chunk of rubble, hurl it into the water, splash it, sinks. Water surface comes splashing to life as something makes quick work of the rubble. You quickly skirt around the edges of the watery corridor while the unknown beast is distracted. Oh, nice. Beyond the ornate door, you enter a nicer room. The stone is chiseled and refined. Red tapestries hang on the walls. The decor is comforting, upgrade from the dank, crumbling corridors. 4 tall display cases are positioned around the fancy chamber. You also see stairway leading to the north, a smaller closet door to the east, and a passage lies to the south. Closet? I feel like the closet is dangerous because it's very small. Passage lies to the south, stairway to the north. But I feel like I need to figure out what the closet is. Door's locked. Well, that enters that. Oh, hello. Walk up the small stairs, open the door, enter a sitting chamber. The clanking of chains draws you further into the room. Bound to the throne, resting at the far wall, you find a creature with the body of a man and the head of a bird. Looks off into the distance, unblinking. There's also a large door to the west, and the door you entered in to the south. He has a key around his neck. As you step closer, the creature speaks with a slow, raspy cadence. Ah, I feel a presence. What is it? What is it? Oh, what could it want with me? Little me shackled away in these filthy metal irons. Filthy little irons to hold my flesh and bone. It's a strange thing indeed. So very strange and fleshy it is. It reeks of otherworld, doesn't it? Little me wonders why it stands there, poised with some unknown purpose. The thump, thump, thump of its heart beats a hair faster now, doesn't it? Like the tap, tap, tap of ticking time. What manner of fluid flows beneath its skin, wonders little me. Ah, its breath is tinged with wicked curiosity. What, oh, what could it want with little me, then? Does it seek to put the sharpness to my flesh and spill my essence to the floor? Does it take my shiny? Does it feed me the delicious sweet nectar I crave? I miss it so dearly. Or perhaps it has something else in mind for little me. Can I ask him a question? No, why would I free him? I mean, I can't go to the west? I mean, okay. Should I free the bird creature? I feel like it's gonna kill me. Free the bird. Oh, reach out to test the strength of its chains. The creature gets anxious. Eh, wishes to set me free? Oh, yes, yes, that is very good. Oh, you used to break the chain. Your hands? I don't think I can break these chains with my hands. That just doesn't seem like a smart idea. I mean, I guess I might as well try. Despite your best efforts, your bare hands and brute strength are not enough to rend the rusted chain and free the creature. You need something stronger. Search more. Search more. Oh. Behind the throne, you find a dislodged piece of stone that might be big enough. Reach out, test its strength. Let's use a large rock. You smash the chain until it finally snaps. With a flurry of excitement washes over the creature. It frees little me, what a delight. Then it looks up at you and cocks its head in an odd angle, rising up to its full height. Even hunched over, the creature is much taller than it first seemed. Is it going to kill me? Looks down at its hands. It flexes with each talon finger. It will make such a pretty addition. Yep, it's going to kill me. Before you can react, the creature is upon you with lightning speed, hungrily tearing its beak into your flesh. Alright. Perished in one of the many horrible ways. Try again. Seek to change your fate. That was interesting. That was very interesting. How long was this? Okay. I think I might come back to this. I mean, it is a lot of reading. I don't know if you guys are going to want me to go through the dungeon again. I don't know if you guys like the sound of my voice enough for that. But, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, I guess, or something. That was one way to play This Book is a Dungeon. I'm sure there's a good ending somewhere in there. Somewhere. Like 1 out of 1,000,000. But anyway. That was a dumb way to die. See you guys next time on Let's Cats. Bye.